Each month, the first Wednesday of the month, we here at the Peace Center and people supporting us around the world join us in focusing on one particular need together in one heart and one mind to promote peace on earth. This month, for the month of November, we are focusing on the topic that peace workers of all kinds need a break. They need respite in order to continue doing the good work they do. Imagine what the world would be like without all the people who contribute to it being a better place. In the term peace worker, we include people who contribute in all different ways. So we include people who work for the environment, who work in social work, who do work for health care for the underprivileged, the underserved. We include those who directly work on trying to establish peace internationally and in our inner cities. We include those who try to establish peace between the different religions, and those who are giving all kinds of respite to people who need it in whatever form that is, including children with cancer and AIDS victims and flood victims, you name it. So we here are very conscious of what the millions or so people who contribute to our peace on earth do for all of us, how immensely they contribute. And the truth of it is that most peace workers, which we call them, are underpaid and overworked. And the agencies they work for usually have very tight budgets and very rarely ever bring their workers on retreat. They therefore don't have time to actually come together to refocus on the vision, to consider it again whether they can improve their vision or the delivery of their services, where they can come together to join their minds and hearts and make sure they're working harmoniously together toward their goal. They don't get a break in a beautiful environment. They're often so underpaid they can't even take vacations. So this group of people tends to have a high burnout rate. We need to support our peace workers. We need to help them stay inspired and focused on their mission and doing the good works they do. We at the Peace Center have come up with an idea. Since we have a beautiful retreat center in Southwest Colorado, we have decided that we want to raise the funds and make it possible for peace workers of all kinds to be able to come to this beautiful retreat center and have a retreat, whether their agency has the monies to do so or not. We are therefore launching a big fundraiser to raise funds for peace groups, again that means all kinds of groups, to be able to come here at reduced rates or even free rates for the smaller groups and those who really don't have hardly any funds at all. We ask you to join us in support, in prayer, and in donating to this particular fund, which is for the Peace Workers Scholarship Fund, to be able to bring these groups on retreat. We can provide facilitators for their meetings. We have all the AV equipment they need. They can come here into an environment that is dedicated to peace and dedicated to the support of those who work for peace on earth. And they can have some days or a week in which they come together, from which they can then leave re-inspired, rededicated, and ready to go back and do their work once again for another year with more strength, more hope, more vision for a better world to which they so happily and to our great joy contribute. Join us in meditation and prayer on the first Wednesday of the month, which is coming up on this coming Wednesday, the 6th, I believe. We will here we all fast all day in support of what we are dedicating this month to. Please join us if you want to in fasting and prayer, that all the peace workers of the world will begin to find the ways they can be rejuvenated and strengthened in their commitment. And please join us if you can in giving donations towards this worthy, very worthy subject and drive that we're having here to be able to start giving these. Thank you so very much.